Preparation is always a major factor in a lot of projects that you're working on. Our overlay products, before you do waterproofing, a lot of times there's issues that need to be addressed. One of them is if you have cracks in the surface, you want to address those cracks ahead of time. Our product that we have for that is called Speed Bond. It's a two-part polyurethane in the tube. It mixes once it gets into the tip. There is a little cap that goes on there, so if you only use half of this tube, you can take the tip off, put the cap back on, use that a month or two later, and it's fine. Once it gets into the tube, those two parts mix together, it's gonna dry, it's gonna harden up, and it's done. So any areas, if you're gonna be doing, like I said, waterproofing, and you have areas that have some cracks in them, you wanna address those cracks first before you go over it with the waterproofing. It's a very easy product to apply. You put it into your caulking gun, you shoot it into that crack, and then you're gonna wanna take a putty knife, scrape it over the top of that to smooth it out. And if you're going over that with some type of coating, typically we like to hit it with a little bit of sand to give it some adhesion to whatever you're gonna put over it. That's it, pretty simple process for crack repair. The next area that we're going to adjust, or that we're going to address, would be if you have a hole that needs to be patched. Typically, if you're going to be doing a coating, and let's say you're around a pool deck or something, maybe they removed the handrails, they replaced the handrails, they took out a diving board or something like that, and you've got some holes that need to be patched. You can go ahead and use our product here called Speed Mix. So it's a fast-setting hydraulic cement. It is it's a dry formula. All you have to do is mix it with water. There's no acrylics, there's no glues, there's no anything that you need to add to it. You simply mix it with water and it's ready to go. If you're going over concrete, like we're simulating here, you're typically gonna wanna take a sponge, dampen that area a little bit with the sponge first before you apply the product. Then you go ahead and apply the mixed product in there and smooth it out with your trowel. And since this is a hydraulic cement, it has very little shrinkage to it and settling. You can use it to patch a corner. You know, if you have a curb or something, you need to adhere to that corner. It'll adhere and hold to that. You can form it, shape it, so it'll hold there.